circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The stats for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team's going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Pittsburgh Pirates.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Chad Kuhl gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times, but it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Here's Byron Buxton now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Minnesota, center fielder Byron Buxton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And from the jump, the Pirates have to deal with a real burner standing at first base.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tough right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Mauer, a Minnesota-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. in the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Got him to go down swinging there. Joe Mauer goes down for the first out of the game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Oh-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. Fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Another one sent foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Polanco. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half inning. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup. Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Stepping in, Josh Harrison. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Pirates, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
First pitch on its way. swing and a line drive. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leak pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Rosario comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. At the plate, Starling Marte. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Starling Marte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson.
Fielder, Corey Dickerson.
He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
This is skied into short left center. Polanco is calling for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Odorizzi steps into his windup. Here he comes 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton has a read on it, and the inning is over. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one, only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is right there, one down.
Batting six.
Up next for Minnesota,
Right fielder,
Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Kepler, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. That misses. 1-2. One out, nobody on. Try again. 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Batting eight.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Gregory Polanco.
Leading off for the Pirates.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Here's David Freese to stand in.
Baseman, David Freese.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Kepler's there for it.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Sano moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, pitcher.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Chad Poole, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Odorizzi looks in. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Two balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground to short. Polanco comes up with it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We played 2. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh. And now the Twins pitcher, Jake Odorizzi, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Odorizzi.
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Center fielder number 25, Byron Buxton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byron Buxton. He singled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard on the ground towards short. Frazier is up with it. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Pirates have elected to challenge.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. So here's Joe Mauer. There goes Buxton. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Buxton, the runner at second with 1 away. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Looking at his career totals, Mauer has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. One out and a runner on second base. Lifted down the line in left. Dickerson is there, and he'll bring this one in. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Dozier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And Priest will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail it here 3-0. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Harrison. He reached on a single in his first try.
Harrison.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hopped up. Polanco is there. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Frazier. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. And a fastball just a bit high. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Buxton is there. 2 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, center fielder, Starling.
Here's Starling Marte. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A bouncer up the middle. Polanco ranges to his left. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go to Pirates, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Bell onto the grass, and that's going to land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
When a guy's featuring big time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hot shot down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Marte. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Twins are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco.
Shortstop.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 15, catcher Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
It's 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him. The 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Twins 2. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson.
For the Pirates, left fielder, Corey Dickerson. First delivery to him on the way.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Polanco has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
First baseman number 55.
Ready for another chance? Josh Bell. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The right fielder number 25. Gregory Polanco.
Riding in once again, Gregory Polanco. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Dozier shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We played 4 full. Bucks out in front, 3-2. The next twin up, Jake Odorizzi. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jake Odorizzi.
Here's the first pitch to him. Weak chopper up the line. Freeze moving to his right, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder Byron.
Here's Byron Buxton now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So here's Joe Mauer as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single. 2-out hit, and that'll bring Brian Dozier to the plate this inning as well.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Still 1-2. Again a 1-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 3-2. Up next for the Buccos, David Freese. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Freese.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, catcher, Francisco
Here's the
Cervelli.
catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Wow. Great jump on that ball into the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
In now, Chad Kuhl. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Odorizzi's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're up 3-2. Here's Miguel Sano. He blew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Schultz is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Go, Schultz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one, because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Josh Harrison stands in. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. There's a ground ball now and a chance for Mauer at first base. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder,
Starling Marte will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
I know you can do it. Oh, it's getting just a little bit tough now.
Odorizzi steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Now the 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches, but they still lead it 3-2. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. Lined hard to the left side. Foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Bouncer to the left side. Freeze has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 15, catcher Jason Castro.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Castro. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
1-1 to Jason Castro. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Hit in the air to center field. Marte is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, pitcher Jake
Zach Granite will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 8, Zach Granite.
Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Wind up and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a move and a miss. He struck him out. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins, number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Buxton is under it. 1 out. Josh Bell the next to hit. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. First home run of the campaign for him, and it'll give the Pirates a 4-2 lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Hero. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. This offense, and both offenses, are taking advantage.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke. Stayed high.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out and finding that release point.
Here it comes. 1-0. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Buxton back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. Ready once again, David Freese. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Boy, late on the curveball here, yet he's still able to drive this one deep down the right field line. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo home run here off the bat of David Freese. First home run of the campaign for him, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Into the box, Francisco Cervelli. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's on his horse. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 8th inning coming up. Pirates on top, 5-2. Here's Byron Buxton now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have that. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Sliders in for a strike. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. There to take it is Marte for the first out.
The batter, first baseman, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. It was a single for him in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: cold strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Popped him up. Freeze has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Here's Brian Dozier now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Freeze is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down go the Twins in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Ryan Presley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Ryan Presley.
Jordy Mercer is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Hit in the air out to right. Kepler's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Josh Harrison. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Polanco has it, and that's the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Frazier. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. A.J. Schugel comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
A.J. Schugel.
Riding in once again, Miguel Sano. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Miguel Sano.
Here comes the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first.
Bell brings it in.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for this sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Two out, nobody on.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the top of the ninth keeps it rolling as he comes through with two away.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates have claimed the fourth consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
5-2 the final today. The Buccos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chad Kuhl gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. A.J. Schugel closes the door for the save, his second. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 5 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left no runners on base. For the Twins, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Our paid attendance at PNC Park this afternoon, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.